And here we go, and it's slowing down a little bit. Purchase units. I will buy 3 infantry, 1 tank, and 1 factory. Let's put that over there. All right, so the Germans have actually not resisted the Russians, although there's a strange buildup of 6 tanks and 13 infantry. So this could be a fooling move where I'm looking at 16, 18, 19, 20, moving into here, and then he comes back with his 5 and his 18. And so, but he did do some wiping out of some Navy, but he didn't take one of them out. And I guess I must have got pretty lucky because I think it could have been much worse. He did take a good portion of Africa. All right, so let's see what I do. Combat moves. Let's see if this will follow me. I'm going to abandon Italy, Egypt. The boys that I'm playing with, I think they're seeing this and going, they're frustrated by the transports can only carry 1 tank or 2 infantry. And they're frustrated by the situation, and so they decide, well, we can probably win in Africa, we're going to lose in Asia, and we're going to let the Americans take care of Asia. So we can beat up on, between us, the British and the Russians, we should be able to beat the Germans. We're going to let the Americans go right, and the Chinese go right for the Japanese. So did a couple things with this. Thought, he'd take a tank, wouldn't he? But no, he's frustrated. He needs a couple guys down there. He needs overwhelm him with pieces. And I think, I debate quite a bit whether to bring those planes down, because there is quite a buildup up here. But the transports are 8 apiece, so I'm not sure Sealand is really possible. Plus, I can get them right back there. I decided that against endangering the transports, so I'm really trying to keep the transports. So there, we just saw combat. Let's see if I can get that back. Combat. Where's the battle? There we go. And then 2 1s. 1-1. The 1 scored and the 3 scored. The bomber missed. The Germans scored 1. And I walk away not having won back to $2, but having eliminated 1 more force, which really saves, of course, southern Africa. So, and now it looks pretty hopeless for the Germans. The other thing I did was put a factory down there, so I am going to build a tsunami wave coming from the south, as well as make him, fight the battle of the Atlantic, hopefully at the cost of his air force. And I did reinforce the UK, since he's got 1, 2, 3, and 4 air units. Like I said, he's got how much money? He's got $34, so that would be 4 different transports. If he tried that, he'd have to eliminate my Navy first, of course. I'd have 8. No, he can only... I keep forgetting, you can only load 1 tank on each of the transports. So the transports are really not helpful. You'd be better to send over 8 men and then send the airplanes. But you can't do that unless you eliminate the battleship first. So interesting. That's what we did with Classic, the British. Nothing over here. Held tight. India is wide open. So we need to quickly just get, like I said, an enormous amount of units into Africa. And then not only think about taking that back, but think about building up into Egypt, dropping a factory, and then getting both factories and a supply logistics train going from eastern United States into either North Africa or probably North Africa, but could be South Africa too. I think they both are 2 away. Yep. So, and then just, ground and pound. That looks like what I'm going to do. All right, Crockett 36 out.